What's going on, guys? Today I'm going to give you a very serious video. Today we're going to talk about what's going on around this league. Alright? We're going to talk about the problem with the turf and the grass. The difference between turf fields and grass fields. And why so many players are losing their ankles and knees. This is a cleat. The cleat has the spikes underneath. Now what's going on in today's turfs is you have the grass, the fake beautiful looking grass on TV with the black pebbles that fly up every time you see a player take steps or gain speed as they head down the field. I'm going to tell you right now, these cleats on a natural grass surface, you got players today that are bigger, faster, and stronger than ever. The game is faster than ever, and the league wants it that way. More points, more yards, fantasy football. It's become an offensive sport. Look. Okay? The players are bigger, stronger, and faster than ever. For example, Barkley's legs. Now, Barkley uses cleats. These cleats are normal kid size. His cleats will be another half an inch longer so that it gets more grip into the ground so that he could run faster or cut and juke harder. What happens is on natural grass surface, you have dirt and the cleat can turn in the dirt. So you take a step and you want to cut to the right. You're going to turn your leg in the dirt as you move towards that direction. Alright? Natural grass. That's why players weren't blowing out their knees and ankles at the rate they are today in the 80s and 90s. On turf like MetLife, which happens to be one of the most dangerous turfs in the league, statistically by major injuries the last few years, since they built the new stadium in 2011. Before that, they played on a natural grass. The 2000 Giants went to the NFC Championship in Giant Stadium on natural dirt and grass. This turf today with the little black pebbles, your cleat, the turf is meant to make the players faster, which is what the league wants. Faster means more yards, more offense, more scores. But what the league don't tell you is look at the casualties. The injuries are higher than ever. We are losing superstars, which is ruining team seasons and the sport. Big name players like Henry, who played on the same turf in Indianapolis this week. Barkley, Galladay. We could go on and on. Last year, Bosa tore his knee on the MetLife turf. Players and Hall of Famers, retired players, are starting to talk about this. It's finally being acknowledged by owners. John Mara said he is going to lay down natural grass in the next year or two. He acknowledges that the turf has destroyed the last 3 seasons for Giants players. Not one or two, many. The Giants are missing so many starters this year, and if anyone thinks that hasn't played a role in destroying the Giants season, you're just being plain ignorant. Okay? This cleat will dig into that turf surface. And when you try to cut the other way or turn, there is no turn in this cleat in that turf. And when the cleat doesn't turn, but your ankle or knee does, pop, that's a torn knee or a torn ankle. Major injuries. And it's happening on every turf field at a dramatic rate. The statistic is 29% of players are more likely to tear their knee and ankle on a non-contact injury on turf than they have on natural grass surface. Again, the cleat will turn and give on grass and dirt, which allows your entire leg to turn. Whereas on that turf with the black pebbles that you see in a lot of stadiums in this country, and the most well-known one that has destroyed players is in MetLife Stadium in New Jersey, owned by 2 organizations play in that stadium, so it should not be a problem for them to get together and lay down the money for a natural grass. The NFL is absolutely filthy loaded. They can afford the maintenance. This cleat will jam into that fake turf. And when your knee turns, your foot won't. And something's got to give. And there goes your ankle, or even worse, your knee. Sometimes it could be a hip. The bottom line, people, the NFL is an amazing league. We love it. And we are such diehard fans, and it's unfair to us to lose half a team almost every year. Superstars like Derrick Henry and Barkley, Bosa last year, many, many others. Lawson on the Jets. Listen, this league should mandate that every stadium has natural grass and maintain it by next August. Us as a Giant fan base has watched this season get destroyed by injuries. Yeah, there's other issues, but nothing come close to the injuries, because when you don't have the players that this owner has poured all his money into this year, how can you expect to win? And to keep losing players on this filthy turf. So John Mara, put out a few hours. I'll even get a crew of friends to come sprinkle the field with water and maintain the grass each week my own self. How's that? Just so that I could see the Giants play one healthy season. One damn healthy season. People, this turf is meant to make football players faster. But here's the hidden disease. The casualty rate of injuries and how many stars and players we're losing across the league is at an alarming rate, and the league is finally waking up to it. And I'm here to press it. And bottom line, this football league ain't the same football league anymore. When you're losing all your players, especially the big name ones. Time to go back to grass. Alright? It's time for the league to issue that. Natural grass. I don't care how many couple of dollars it costs you to maintain it. Because the turf, that turf is cancer.